Today we're playing the Resident Evil deck building game solo. I will be playing as Jill for this one and I'll be running through how you play the game as always. But I want to give full disclosure here as we look at every card we are using in this playthrough. And I want to say that this copy isn't mine. It's a friend's and it's a fully home printed version. He got the assets and cards online and has given it to me to play for this video, as neither of us can get an official version of this in the UK. I don't know if it was never sold here, but the Yanks seem to have this and it's out of production. So it's rarer than rocking us muck. That's why the card art is faded. It's his printer. Don't like that? Fair enough. Just thought I'd share it. As we start with drawing 5 cards from our starting hand, as you see we have a pistol, 2 knives and 2 ammo boxes. Now this game has you use the gold from the ammo boxes to buy new cards. So we have 20 gold to spend. That lets us buy cards like Shattered Memories here, and this card lets us trash 2 cards from our discard pile with this one, so it's a deck thinner. Quite useful really, so we will pick that up. But the weapons here also have an ammo cost to use, and our ammo in hand also lets us meet the 20 requirement for the pistol. So we can cause 10 damage, and since the knives don't need any ammo, we can add on their damage to give us 20 overall points. Why is that relevant? Well, it's because we have a mansion to go through. It's Resident Evil after all, and at the end of our buying phase, where we can only pick up 1 card, we can decide to tour the mansion and see what awaits us. So we take a card off the top and we get Dr. Salvador, who has 20 health. So we are successful in killing him, giving us 2 decorations as a prize. Decorations are important as Jill here has levels and abilities to unlock. Her first level grants us +5 explosion damage when she gets 5 decorations, but her second level is the best as she gets to keep all explosive weapons when they would usually be trashed. So she can keep grenades and rocket launchers, which is amazing, as we only win the game once we kill the big bad Ouroboros. One thing I do want to point out though is the damage and Jill's health. You see, if we day kill Dr. Salvador, he would have dealt 15 damage to us, and we only have 80 health, so we do need to be careful when it comes to traversing the mansion. Anyway, we go on to our next turn, where we get 50 gold to spend. No weapons, and so I buy Deadly Aim, which gives all weapons +10 damage. Now we go on to our third turn, not traversing the mansion at the end of our second, as you don't have to. There is no punishment based game, but here we only really have 30 gold, so I buy just a ×20 ammo. So we move on and get another 30 gold, which lets us buy another ×20, and since we have Deadly Aim as an action, most actions can only be done once per turn, we will traverse the mansion again as our knives have 15 damage. And in all honesty, I did think that would fail. 20 is usually where you want to be damage-wise, but we kill the Magini and we have 3 decorations. Next I get 50 gold, so I pick up item management, which will let us start trashing ammo for better versions. Next turn we get 2 actions, so I have to decide which one we want to utilise more. And right now we're doing 30 damage, so I'm going to be using Deadly Aim and traverse the mansion. And we managed to kill a Cerberus, which is great as we now have 5 total decorations, meaning all explosive weapons do +5 damage. We just need to buy some now. But on our next turn we get 60 gold and no weapons, so I decide to buy a ×30 ammo box. Next I decided to use Shattered Memories to trash 2 10+ starting ammo cards from my discard, and I also buy another with the 20 gold as it's quite useful. On my next turn all I use is item management to replace a starter ×10 ammo with a ×20 ammo. We do the same again as it popped up after the reshuffle, and also I buy my first grenade, which will do 20 damage now for 40 gold. Next turn I buy yet another grenade for 40 gold, and I will be traversing the mansion with 20 damage from deadly aim. This time finding a Gatling gun case that gives me the Gatling gun, a deadly weapon, if you can get lucky with loads of ammo. And yeah, there's not just monsters in this mansion, there's goodies also. But I get 50 gold on my next turn, so I purchase the merchant, who gives you 20 gold, draws a card, and gives you 2 buys a turn. So I next use Shattered Memories to get rid of more ×10 ammo. I buy a 20 ammo with me 40 gold, and I will be exploring the mansion with my grenade that does 20 damage. We of course kill the zombie butcher, but we do lose the grenade as we are only on 6 decorations. We're only 2 away from grenade spam glory. But we got a bumper turn here as we get the Gatling gun, a grenade, and deadly aim, giving us a total of 70 damage, as the Gatling gun gets 30 from the ammo, plus 10, and the grenade is 20 damage, plus 10, so we're good to blow something up, and I can also buy a ×20 ammo. And that damage is more than enough to kill the hunter here, who gives us 4 decorations, taking us to level 2, and now the fun really begins. As with the merchant, we get 2 buys, and with 90 gold to spend, we soon pick up 2 grenades to blow things up pretty soon. We just need to start thinning our deck a bit now. Next though, we use item management to upgrade an ammo, and we also buy yet another grenade. On our next turn, we purchase a Shattered Memories to help thin our deck out, and we will be traversing the mansion with our 40 damage, where we kill yet another Dr. Salvador. Next turn, we use the merchant for 2 buying power and decide to pick up a grenade and Ominous Battle, which lets you draw 3 cards and trash 1. Next, we buy the last grenade for 40 gold, and with our pistol, another grenade that does 30 damage, we will be traversing the mansion, where we kill an infected zombie female. Next we play Shattered Memories, so we trash a pistol and the merchant, as I feel we're done with that card for now, and we will of course be traversing the mansion with our 2 grenades and knife doing 45 damage, where we easily kill the Mimicry Marcus. And yes, we've got very lucky at this stage, believe me. But we get 50 gold, and so I decide to buy another Shattered Memories to deck thin, and we will traverse the mansion with our 55 damage, where we easily defeat the Executioner, and I'm still in shock that we've taken no damage. Next we use Ominous Battle to draw 3 and then trash the ×20 ammo, buying yet another Ominous Battle and entering the mansion with 3 grenades that do 60 damage, where we easily dispatch the Gatling gun Magini. Next we buy a Shattered Memories for some deck thinning actions, and with deadly aim we get 60 damage to explore the mansion with, and we end up killing El Gigante, so this is now my best ever run on this game, since we are yet to take any damage. As we buy another Ominous Battle for 60 and explore the mansion with our 65 damage, finding the rocket launcher. So we are basically set right now to take on anything, as with Jill's ability, we get to keep using it since it's classed as an explosive weapon. Next we use Shattered Memories to get rid of a knife and ×20 ammo. We then have 60 damage to enter the mansion with, as I'm not fussed about buying at this minute. And we do manage to kill ourselves a licker. Jill still hasn't took damage yet, but that deck is getting small, and the boss is in there somewhere. As we get a useless turn where we can only use Shattered Memories to remove 2 types of ammo. But next turn, with deadly aim assisting, the rocket launcher and 2 grenades, we get a whopping 160 damage to enter the mansion with. And we finally take damage for the first time in the match as Nemesis hunts Stars members and does 20 damage to us. But we do manage to obliterate him with Jill. Very thematic. And next we use Ominous Battle to draw 3 and trash the knife, giving us 100 damage with the Gatling gun and 2 grenades to enter the mansion with. And we end up drawing the boss, who has 90 health, meaning we end up winning the game. Nemesis, the underboss, and the boss one after each other. Sodding heck, if this was a regular game with others, that would have been nasty. But alas, Jill has done it. So, thoughts on this one? Well, I love it. It's bare bones and basic, and it's a little easy with you not having to traverse the mansion every turn, so you can basically cheese the system by stocking up on all the best weapons and ammo before you decide to do anything. Something they did address in the expansions, apparently. But why is this game not in print? It's stupid. It's a great little deck builder, simple enough to teach your kids, as mine love this and Resident Evil. Wesker is my son's favourite and he's playable here, so he's well pleased. And I just can't see why they stopped making this, as Resident Evil's huge. It's a massive IP. Along with it being probably one of my favourite deck builders of all time now. And I would love to own a proper copy and the expansions, but no matter how hard I look, no one's sodding selling it for less than 300 plus quid, and that includes postage from America and everything, VAT and all that lot. And it's just a huge shame, as this is pure deck building fun. I like the twist of the mansion exploring, and playing with my kids who just explore no matter what to see what's behind the sodding flip cards is hilarious, especially when it slaughters them unexpectedly. It creates some great laughs, and my eldest seems to be sodding lucky with this one here, as he ends up slaughtering loads of zombies, and I really enjoy it, and I do recommend this one to folk if you can find it anywhere, or just play on TTS. It's great fun, so thanks for watching, and tatty bye.